How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Arrow Reviews Thursdays. This week is Season 1, Episode 7. What happened on this week's episode, it starts off with Oliver meeting for lunch with his mother. And this person on a motorcycle drives by and shoots at Oliver's mother and this guy his mother's talking to. And this person winds up killing this guy. And Oliver goes after him and gets a tire iron, a piece of rebar, and throws it at the back spoke to this person's motorcycle, and it hits it. And before Oliver could get to him, a diesel truck pulls out in front of Oliver, and they lose Oliver, so he can't go after him. So he goes back to the hospital to check on his mother, and she asks why he left, and he said he was trying to get the license plate number of this motorcycle driver that did this. And she don't believe him and thinks he's lying, and he tries to tell her that he ain't. So he leaves, and Thea stops him before he leaves and tells him that he needs to start being honest with him, because they know that he's lying to him every chance he gets. They just don't know why. So after this happens, Oliver finds out that this guy that got shot was a part of the Bertinelli crime family. And he goes to meet with the head of the crime family out undercover to get the head of the crime family to build the building plans of the new Queen Consolidated Research Lab. So he's talking to him, but they get interrupted, and the guy tells Oliver to finish the business meeting with his daughter, who is Helena Bertinelli. So Oliver and Helena go out to eat, and they're talking, and their date gets interrupted by the second in command of the Bertinelli crime family. And he's coming in demanding protection money, and he's threatening to hurt these people. And Oliver goes and changes into the Arrow suit and stops him. And at the same time this is happening, the person who shot at Oliver's mother comes to try to kill these guys. So Oliver and this person is fighting, and at the end of the fight, Oliver punches out the glass of the person's motorcycle helmet, and we find out that it's Helena Bertinelli that's doing this. And after this happens, Oliver and Helena's talking, and then the second in command of the crime family comes after them and takes them captive, and tells Helena that he's found out that Helena's the one that's been doing this. And the reason Helena's been doing this, she tells him, because they had her fiance killed. Her father had her fiance killed. And the second in command tells her the reason that's happening is because he was informing to the FBI. And Helena tells him that he wasn't the one that was informing, it was Helena that was doing it. And then he tells Helena that it's her fault that her fiance got killed, because it wasn't his fault. It wasn't her father's fault for making the hit, and it wasn't his fault for carrying out the hit. And she finds that out, and her and Oliver get loose, and they fight these guys, and she winds up killing the second in command of the Bertinelli family. And her and Oliver gets in an argument at the end of the episode, and she says, how is what she does any different from what Oliver does as the Arrow? And Oliver tells him it's completely different, and then she starts getting emotional, and at the end of the episode, her and Oliver start kissing, and then it goes to black. My question for y'all is, what do y'all think is going to happen with Oliver and Helena in the next couple of episodes? And just tell me y'all's thoughts. As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, good. Jesus is awesome. See y'all next time.